flashbangs, tries to connect them, doesn't work out as FAP now has been spotted. Jank's there with the spray, but catches some fire of its own in return. Cerberus just playing the game of attrition right now, playing the long game, hoping for the best. As Subang swings out right, Jank falls, and so does FAP. Cerberus clean.
Gets the knock, still needs to deal with Subang, but it seems as if attack all around. They've got the numbers here. They've got the angle. Subang able to stay alive. That is such an ambitious spray from Gems, but I like to see it when he runs out of ammunition on his DMR. FAP, though, needs to get this kill in front of him on Glooms, but Glooms drops down. That means his location has changed, and all of a sudden, FAP and Subang, the last two alive for Cerberus.
Yeah, attack all round sticking together right now as Jank is there to try and provide some support. Flashbang does come through, doesn't connect onto FAP. That gas can is just, it's drawing all of my attention right now. Throw a couple shots into it early. Well, attack all round, they do it first. Cerberus, they nearly get caught on fire, but not to be as Subang opens up with the headshot onto Glooms right there. Attack all round, going to be losing one as two now remain from Cerberus. Flashbang going to be coming up over the top. Nades following suit as well to try and do some damage, but this time around, it looks like Cerberus going to be okay as FAP ready to hold the angle, preps himself for molly. Is it going to spread far enough? It looks like they should just about be safe, but Jay has better not move an inch as Cerberus now starting to get more control over the compound, fighting back. The nade comes through. That could be huge, but no, it doesn't get the kill as just a little bit far away. Jayas gets one of his own ready, but looking like it could be a little bit far right now.
Yeah, so unfortunate. Just misjudging the way that nade would bounce. It's a difficult throw to make, though, but we are moments away, by the way, from seeing whether or not we do get that very southern shift here for Phase 2. We don't quite. Ooh. No fun in this one. Although, a little bit more so to the east means that those teams, say, north of Idalmar, they will have to now rotate pretty far over to the east. A lot of teams are going to have to do that. And it also means that this particular position, suddenly Chunks, is actually a decent spot inside of the Phase 2 circle, which does mean to attack all around really want to deal with these two players from Cerberus.
We could absolutely see a couple more teams start to backfill onto this as Subang opens up with the headshot. Does take a little bit of damage in return, but not too much. He could stay in the fight as FAP preps out some flashbangs, tries to connect them. Doesn't work out as FAP now has been spotted. Jank's there with the spray, but catches some fire of its own in return. Cerberus just playing the game of attrition right now, playing the long game, hoping for the best as Subang swings out right. Jank falls, and so does FAP. Cerberus clean.
4 players up, but surely if things go right for Aspirin P4, you would have to suspect they will at least get that kill onto Disgusting. So even though they got 4 for now, you have to wonder for how long are they actually going to have 4 players alive. For everyone else, it's 3 or 2. So it's a very wounded lobby right now. 6 teams, 15 alive, still only Phase 6. A lot of time. The terrain is going to play a factor up towards this position. Game Home, Unicorn Phoenix, of course, 36 Cartel. You got Gems and Glooms as well to the north too. They can basically watch the teams come out of that ball at the top of the hill.
Unicorn Phoenix, it felt like they were going to be almost the rescue party for 36 Cartel. If they had taken some shots onto Game Home right there, then surely it would have caused enough of a distraction for 36 Cartel to push out and potentially catch Game Home in a pinch. But no, they play the bottom of this cliff, and this is a familiar scenario for these teams. We've been in an almost identical position before. Phase 6 is getting ready to close in. Player 4 is just vibing right now, hoping he doesn't get pushed, but you know that it's just a matter of seconds till they have to move.
Well, Asper has moved. He's moved into the back room there. Disgusting still has absolutely no idea. 5 kills for Game Home. It's been a good game from them in this position. They've been able to obviously make a couple of kills, but does Disgusting manage to stay alive here? Of course, for the two 36 Cartel players, they have all of that audio information. When Disgusting is running around, he closes the door. Oh, here we go. It's go time. He runs straight past player 4, and he's wondering, how long have you two been there? Game Home down to 3 players. Cartel make their move. They've got 2 kills. And they now run away as far as they can go. How far they can actually go, probably not too far. Cloris gets 1, Cloris gets the 2nd, and says, dang you two for bringing us down to 3 players. And that's exactly what 36 Cartel have done. No team with 4 alive.
Well, that's a Shat Gamer play if I've ever seen one right there. As Gems lays down prone, relying on the bush. As Clory's nearly went for the peak. Godnew now going to be taking a fight on another front. Van ends up falling as Gems sneaking up behind. One big spray, potentially followed by another. No, not to be. Godnew remains. Unicorn Phoenix do end up falling. No second chicken dinner for them. No teams in the top 5 into our top 4 from this match. Gems with the mini opens up, trying to thread the needle, find the head onto Game Home, but it just can't be found. Gems preps the M4, knows that Game Home might try to go for the revive, but they're gonna have to try and revive Godnew first. Glorious is down. Beautiful shots coming out. Smokes are being opened up as 3007 tries his best to move through. Gems is going to be aware that Glorious is down and out for the count. Flashbangs come up over the top. Attack all round. Swarming, surrounding Game Home and confirming the kills because of it. That's Game Home Madong out in 4th position.
Can you believe it for Game Home, the position that they've had all game long? 36 Cartel and Attack all around. They're undoing in the end. And might I just add, of course, this is 2v3, so this is very much winnable for Attack all around. They've got the high ground. They're going to be on the highest elevated plane towards phases 7 and 8. You can see they're already making use of it. Tinoy will be knocked. Sharper was the team with 3. Now they're down to 2 if they can't find the revive. Y8 and Easy Esports, they're looking to engage on Sharper. This is perfect for Attack all around up north. They don't even have to do anything. Let these two beat up on each other a little bit more. It's 2 versus 2 versus 2, and they're so high up, they're in the clouds.
Attack all round managed to get themselves a win here. That'll put them all the way up to 3rd place and only a couple kills in it as Gloom tries to pick up even more frags right now, wants to close that gap as much as possible. Currently, in terms of the teams that are still standing, you got to be favoring Attack all around. They have the high ground, and we saw just how effective that can be in our previous Miramar game as Gems just proving how strong it is with the headshot. Takes down Sixax. Needs to be careful, though, of Maximus over on the west, just laying in that dip, not being spotted out yet. 12 kills for Attack all round so far this match. They are stacking them up. Easy Esports with 2 players remaining. All it's going to take is one good knock from Easy, and it'll shut down Attack all round's game, but they still have the high ground. Sure, they have to move in soon, but they can hold it for just a bit longer.
And this is going to be 2 Miramar games back-to-back, ironically in the same sort of position, but sort of highlighting how strong the high ground really is and being able to make use of it and Attack all around. Can they finish it off from this position now? They've got to deal with the 2 members of Easy Esports, Y8, Shin V, and of course now Maximus as well for Sharper. But as you've already sort of pointed out, if they can do this, if they can achieve the winner chicken dinner and get the kills to go with it, they can jump up into 2nd place with 2 games to go. Massive turnaround for Attack all around, who's having such an amazing last couple of games. Of course, they closed out day 1 with a win, and now they're looking to maybe find their second. 54% chance in the win percentage.
I feel like that's probably the highest percentage that we've seen all day. So you got to be favoring Attack all round right now. As Shin goes for the reload, boosts up. They realize the fight is not going to be a tricky one. Maximus still just laying at the bottom of the cliff, hoping that Attack all round can deal with Easy before he really has to worry about them. Then Attack all round moving down out in the open. Well, it could work out well for him, but right now Sharper 2 kills so far this game. They are desperate for that chicken dinner, as are Easy Esports. Just look at them, 9 and 10th, and 1 win right here will bump you all the way up to 5th, 6th place. So it's impressive to see as Gloom's just still holding it down, looking towards Easy Esports. Shin nearly exposes himself, but thankfully for him, he's able to lay down low and make it just a little bit further into zone as phase 9, well, it comes down to the dot after this. Teams have to have that zone control down.
Yeah, and this means a lot for Attack all around. Of course, that Thailand position for best Thai team here from the APAC region, it's a close race, and Sharp Esport actually coming into PCS5 APAC are the team in that position. And well, it looks as if maybe at the conclusion of week 1, Attack all around are going to be putting themselves in a good spot. Gems drops down, and he does win that fight. Had he lost it, it would have left Glooms in a tricky predicament. 13 kills now for Attack all around. And, well, as long as they get the last 2 kills here, they will be in second place going into the last 2 games. It's 2 versus 2. They've given up a bit of their high ground. shinv versus Y8. Oh, sorry, shinv and Y8 versus, of course, Gems and Glooms.
It's 2 versus 2. Zone has to, in terms of positioning, has to go slightly towards Easy Esports, but Attack All Rounder quickly trying to claim it back as they clear this ridge up to the north, ready to come over the top on shinv. Bear in mind that AUG, it does a lot of damage, next to no recoil, so hitting those headshots is made a whole lot easier than maybe it typically would with an M4. Phase 9 just creeping its way in now as shinv. Here's the footsteps up over the top. Preps the flashbang. Goes to the peak right now. Looking over for Glooms. Opens up, but he's not able to connect in the way you would have hoped. Y8 with the nade over the top. It lands close. Is it close enough? No. Glooms pushing through. Takes down shinv. Attack all round. Now in a 2 versus 1, but Glooms is down low. He's out for the count. Has to go for the heal as Y8 could use this as an opportunity to capitalize. Glooms has got the revive, but no vest to go with it. The barrel in hand at close range. It comes out on top, but, well, Gems, he comes out on top this time around. Attack all around with 15 kills and a big chicken dinner to bump them a whole lot of the way up the leaderboard.
Yeah, huge win for Attack all around, up into second place off the back of that win, courtesy of course, finding quite a few kills as well. Very unfortunate for Easy Esports. It's that heartbreaking second place once again, back-to-back chunks for them, unfortunately.